Hello, whoever you are. How are you? Oh, rude. I don't know why it's keep popping up. Hello, how are you guys? Anyone know how to get these from, like they've just put so many of the same applications on here and it's so annoying. How are you guys? It's been so long since I've been on here. Literally like maybe like 4 or 5 months, if not more. But it's been so busy. How are you guys? And if anyone knows how to keep these messages from popping up on the bottom, please let me know. It's so annoying. Hi, Frankie. I love California. Jewish science. I have no idea what that means, David, but hello. Anyone know how to keep these too expensive here? Where are you, Frankie? Oh, in California? Hybrid primate. Okay. Hello to you too. Thanks, Dee Dee. How are you today? Where are you from? What part of California are you in, Frankie? I'm currently waiting for my daughter to get out of school. I'm like an hour and a half early, but yesterday was her first day and I was so late. Yeah, Nick, you may be onto something there, but oh well. So I'm originally from Jackson, Mississippi, but I live in Dubai now. But before I moved here, I was living in Atlanta. So Frankie, I've been to California quite a few times, but I've never been to San Diego. But I heard that it's really nice. I have to start doing better on here. For a while, I was so consistent, but then life took its toll. So now we're here. Yes, Dubai is nice. It's hot right now. It is like 104 maybe, but it's fine. I enjoy it. But the traffic is crazy. Yesterday I was over an hour late picking my daughter up. I was so embarrassed. No, I'm not from England. I'm from Mississippi, from the United States originally. But then I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, so we actually have two kids, and yeah, our family's here. And believe it or not, it wasn't that big of a transition. We've been coming for years, so it's pretty easy. Adult PM, you are crazy, but thank you. I like Texas. I used to um, go every once in a while. Am I trans? Yes. How did you know? No, I'm not on vacation. We live here now. Cool guy. So where do you live? D13. Thanks, Jen. I hope you have a good day. Also, where are you from? Oh, nice. Guess what server I could have. Hi, Cash. How are you? How do you like Jacksonville, John? I've never been. What do you like to do around there? What is that like? A 3 hour flight from Miami? Um, I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's typically 3.7, like 3.67. So I just take whatever the number is and divide it by four, which will give me a slightly different number, but I rather round it up than round it down, and it's easier to for me to divide by whole numbers. Yes, away from Miami. I've been to Miami. We actually have a place in Coral Gables, but I've never been to Jacksonville. I wouldn't even waste my time, Cash. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Yes, most people speak English. The native language is Arabic, but most people speak English. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. No, I'm not in Miami. I'm in Dubai. Hi, Noah. What, Miami or Dubai Cash? You are literally insane. Where are you anyway, David? You have to be extremely bored. So I'm originally from Mississippi. From Mississippi, I moved to Atlanta in 2011, and now I live in Dubai. John in the truck. What does that mean? Oh, Miami. Where do you live, Noah? Thank you, David, for your permission. That's the plan. Oh, thank you so much, Paul Guy. I appreciate you. I'm going to start back being consistent, so it'll be worth your while. Have a great day, or actually night. Bye. Hi, guys. How are you? I'm currently waiting for my daughter to get out of school, but the crazy thing is, it's like an hour away. But yesterday I was so late, so the traffic is ridiculous in Dubai. Oh, thank you so much, Noah. You did good. So where are you again, Noah? My phone got too hot, so maybe if I take this, I'll put it back there. Maybe here is fine. But yes, my phone got too hot, so it turned off. Thank you for sticking around. Hi guys, how are you? I'm currently waiting for my daughter to get out of school. I have 1 hour. The traffic here in Dubai is ridiculous. And I was so late. Yesterday was her first day of school, and I was like almost an hour late. It was insane and quite embarrassing, honestly. What are you guys up to? What are your names? Where are you? I'm in Dubai. Hot, very hot. It's like 104 degrees. It's actually crazy because I thought I was going to be here and be like one of the only cars here, but people are really coming an hour early to pick up these kids. But it's either park for an hour or be in traffic for an hour. And that is honestly insane. Is everyone here in the States, or are there people from other parts of the world? Hello, hello. Anyone know how to get the notifications? I'm not sure if you guys can see them or not, but they're at the bottom and they literally keep popping up and it's so annoying. So exhausting. Hi guys, how are you? Where are you guys from? What are you doing? I wonder. Hello, how are you? Are you guys awake? Are you asleep? What's going on? What's going on, guys? Hi, Emma. How are you? Oh, I think. Where do you live, Emma? And what are you up to? Well, thank you. 'But you know what? There's just someone on here that was so rude and saying all kind of crazy stuff. So you never know what you're gonna get. Oh, Syria. You know, I've never been to Syria. I've been to 30 countries, but Syria is not one of them. What time is it there? Hello, everyone. I'm honestly just sitting in the car waiting for my daughter to get out of school. What are you guys up to? Bye, Emma. Have a good one. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to take a nap, but well, I need to figure out how to take that setting off. So, what are you guys up to? Don't you Do you like to just watch the YouTube? I'm just in the car right now, but it would be more fun. And hi, welcome back. What time is it where you are? The last live ended because he, thank you so much, OT Go Gold. So my phone got too hot. I'm sitting in the car and I had it propped on my windshield and it's 140 degrees outside. So my phone was not having it. Oh, 12:41. Okay. Oh, so you're only an hour away. Like it's an hour time difference. It's 1:42 here. Yes. Is it really hot in Syria also? 'Cause in Dubai you walk out and you immediately start sweating. But the good thing is it's gonna start cooling down soon, thankfully. Like it's so hot, these people have umbrellas just and it's no rain. Hi, Pankaj. I am originally from Jackson, Mississippi in the U.S., but I live in Dubai now. What about you? I know it's like two completely different places and on two different parts of the globe. Oh, nice. I love India. I've been to Delhi. Our friends live in New Delhi, but I really liked Old Delhi. The buildings were like the bones were so good, it just needs a little bit of maintenance. And then we went to not Agra, Agra, where Taj Mahal is. It was a really nice experience. You live in a beautiful country. Yes. It was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. But yes, I really loved it there. What about everyone else? Where are you guys from? What are you doing? Oh no, that's the worst. Oh, see, I love Delhi. Our friends live in New Delhi. Did you get your phone fixed or did you have to get a new one? All right, have a good one. Thank you for joining. Hi guys, if you just joined, I am waiting for my daughter to get out of school. Thank you. I'm waiting for my daughter to get out of school. I'm a little bit early, but yesterday I was almost an hour late. So the traffic here in Dubai is insane, to say the least. Yes. Well, my phone typically doesn't turn off, but it was sitting in the window, and the windshield is very hot actually to even touch. You know, it's so crazy because I used when we used to come here. Well, actually, before I came for the first time, this was like my dream place. I didn't necessarily know very much about it outside of what I've seen on television, but then I was like, okay, I like it. So living here now is still a little bit surreal, but I like it. And my daughter's school has 110 different nationalities, so it's very diverse. I really like that. It's literally people from all over the world. So fingers crossed, it's a great experience. Her first day was yesterday. Okay. But yeah, here we are. But she said she had a really nice first day. But she came home saying that one of her friends was going to bring her a Labubu doll today. She's in first grade. And she kept talking about it. I thought she was going to stop. But it's like, I mean, you can't just accept gifts because even though the kid was being kind, I don't know that the parents knew about it because my child has also given away things without talking to me about it first. And I don't know that that's necessarily appropriate. So now I have to try to find a Labubu doll for her, which hopefully she's over it. But she also wants a dog. I went to two pet shops today. I'm really considering a miniature poodle because they're cute and they don't get too big because we don't have a lot of space for a really big dog. And I don't want a really small dog because I honestly think they're pointless. Tell me about it. I thought the Labubu trend was actually phasing out, but clearly it's not. And what I'm trying to probably find one on Amazon. And here, Amazon will deliver in like a couple of hours for many things. But the good thing is, if I don't get her a real Labubu, she will have no, like, she wouldn't know. I don't think, at least. I used to be afraid of dogs, but then I just kind of grew out of it. One of my exes had two pit bulls, and they were decent. Now, I wouldn't be around them by myself, but when he was around, they were okay. But I wouldn't want that type of dog because I just think they're a little bit unpredictable. Yes, the dog is creepy and it's ugly, but whatever. To save a tantrum, sometimes you just go with it. But the dogs at the pet shop were so sweet. So they had teacup poodles, and then they had miniature poodles and toy poodles. Well, it depends on the owner, how the dog is treated for many breeds or species. However, the pit bull, I would never get one of those because they turn their backs on their owner sometimes, and they get too big. But the miniature poodle, I think, would be the perfect size. And is it the toy poodle? Yes, the toy poodle. It's smaller, of course, but I think that could potentially work. But I really want a miniature. But the one that they had at the shop today was, it was really shy. We didn't really have that much of a connection, but it's like a little part of me that wants it to come to a good home. But I don't know. But the pet shop manager told me, because my daughter's birthday is in October, and I don't necessarily want to give her the dog early because that's her birthday gift. So he said that holding it for a month would be like a long time, like too long for them to hold it, even though I offered to just pay for it. So we'll see. But he says that he'll let me know when they get another batch in. So we shall see. But the dogs are so cute and they have like the cutest haircuts. Some of them at least. So, and that was one of the things that my husband promised my daughter um, when we moved here. Really? Why? They're so tiny. If they do something, just kick it. If they try to attack you. Well, I hear parrots live for a long time. One of my friend's managers had a parrot, and it was kind of cool because they would kind of talk sometimes also. Does your dog talk? I mean, not dog, parrot talker now. Hi guys, how are you? I am waiting for my daughter to get out of school and chatting about dogs because my husband told our daughter that she could have a dog. But yes, this is live. Yeah, she talks about it every day. And I was looking online, kind of, I'm like doing some research on what type of dog, and I screenshot some pictures, and she was going through my phone, and she saw it. So, hi Ace, how are you? Yes, this is live. Yes, it's daylight. I live in Dubai. So it is currently 1:53 p.m. Where, what part of the world are you in? But you know what else? So I saw I think it was a Pomeranian. They don't get really big, and it was so cute and so fluffy, but I kind of want the poodle. Oh, I just moved from Atlanta. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, Ace, I lived in Atlanta from 2011 up until recently, and now I'm here in hot Dubai. Apparently, they're really easy to train, also, and really smart. That's what the guy that was selling it said, at least. But they probably say that about all dogs, so people can buy them. What part of Atlanta do you live in, Ace? Has anyone on here ever been to Dubai? Oh, jeez Louise. So tired. Hi, Jonathan. How are you? Latonia? Okay. Oh, yes. I, so I'm originally from Jackson, Mississippi. So that's on the other side of Alabama. I've been to Birmingham, like passing through when I used to drive to Jackson all the time. I used to go to New Orleans all the time when I lived in Mississippi because it was like 2 hours, 2.5 hours away from Jackson. Jackson was kind of boring, so we went to New Orleans to have some fun. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? So, I've been coming to Dubai for almost 10 years now. Um, Originally, I was on a work visa. Yes, I've had gumbo. I love gumbo, but without the sausage. But now I have the golden visa. You get that when you own property. The work visas are typically for 2 years, and you just renew them. And in order to get them renewed, you have to have like your, of course, a background check, all of that, and then they do blood work. And yeah, you just submit it. You have to like turn in your documents, like birth certificate and all of that good stuff. And for the property, the golden visa, um, like for property owners, they once you own over a certain amount in real estate, you can get the property visa. And that one, or golden visa, that one lasts for 10 years. And then on the back of it, let's see, how can I do this? She's done with school at 2:45. So And see, like here it says property owner, but on the others it would say like work visa or whatever company you're working for. You definitely need to explore. I love California, but definitely explore outside of California. Yeah. What kind of information? Any way I can, I'll help you. Hi, Eduardo. How are you? Well, I mean, I would rather come closer to the time that she gets out, but I tried that yesterday on her first day and I was so late. And I was so embarrassed to walk in there. She was the only kid left. Hi, Eduardo. How are you? Where are you from? Jonathan, I love California. I really like California, but I definitely think that you should take your family up on some of the offers and explore. Oh my gosh, Jonathan, I'm sorry that happened to you. That is actually pretty insane. Did you go back with her or did you leave her there? Hopefully the latter. Yeah, it can definitely I love my hometown, but it can definitely get a little dangerous for sure. Um, I'm not sure, Jonathan. I would say, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I believe that though. I've never had that experience, but none of my jewelry is from here. We use a jeweler out of London. It's really nice. It's not as different as people think. Like we have literally everything. Every, I would say 90% of the people speak English. Anything you can buy anywhere else, you can buy here. So it wasn't that big of a transition. It was just like transitioning out of our house. So my husband's attorney did all of that for us. But yes, I really like here. It's very similar to most places for sure. Only thing like it's a desert and it's hot, but other than that, just a normal place. And no, women don't have to fully cover. Yeah, I mean that really sucks. Some Take some trips by yourself, or go with some of your friends, or if you're dating someone, and they don't have to be like these long haul trips, but just somewhere. And depending on what part of California you're in, Cabo, Mexico is very close, and it's nice. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's so much to do. It's so many restaurants. They're literally building all over the place. Um, yeah, I bet that was kind of a weird move. I never lived in California, but when I left Mississippi, which is similar to Alabama. I went to Georgia to Atlanta, and I don't know if I would have been able to move because it's so fast paced in Atlanta. So moving back to Jackson would have probably drove me insane. But I would guess like your mom's like 50 plus, so I guess like as we mature, we want like a slower pace. Oh, you split with your kid's mom and moved back to Birmingham. Okay. So which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the fast pace or like the slower pace? Hi guys, how are you? Yes. In Dubai, the crime rate is hardly any crime. A lot of like like the guns and stuff that they have in the U.S., they don't have those legally here at least. So it's very safe. That's one of the reasons why we decided to move. And catch this, like the mall doesn't close until midnight. In the States, I would never go to the mall even when it's dark. Like my mall hours are like between 10 when they open and 2. But I go to the mall when it's dark. So I will look into it for you, and then on my next live, I'll pop it in. We use my husband's company has a part that does all of that stuff for us, and our lawyer. So I didn't really have to be hands on. So I don't want to give you the wrong information, but I can gather it, and then on my next live, give it to you. How's that? So I moved here because my husband didn't want to live in the States anymore. And we had a really bad school experience with our daughter last year with like racism. So we wanted to move somewhere that was more diverse. My husband lived here before, and he has an office here. So yeah, I said okay. And then it was getting pretty dangerous in Atlanta also. Basically, going on just answering the question. Yes, because I'm just in a car, so I figured why not. Ace. I wasn't really, I mean, it's not really much I can do in the car. So I'm just sitting here waiting, passing by time, talking to some really nice people. You want to move to Puerto Rico, okay? Yes, I think I had it backwards, Jonathan. I went to Puerto Rico with one of my friends for her birthday, and she tried to leave me. But it was beautiful. We rode horses, we went out. It was fun, but we left not speaking to each other. But we're friends again now. So I have my car on, so the air conditioning is on also. Yes, Atlanta is cool. It's definitely a vibe for sure. I enjoy going out. We go out here sometimes, but it's different. Like in Atlanta, they have a bunch of like different types of clubs. They don't really have a bunch of like hip hop clubs here. They play all of the music, but the vibe is just a little bit different. Um, I can't speak for other women, but I like to wear, well, it's different things. Like sometimes I want a protective style, or if I'm going somewhere, like a few weeks ago, I went to Jamaica and St. Lucia. So managing my hair in that weather is difficult, and I don't like to put a lot of heat on it unnecessarily. So I chose braids. I wear extensions sometimes because I just want to protect my hair and don't want it out. Or there may be a style or length that I'm not able to accomplish with my real hair at that moment. Yes, so I like fast pace. When we were in Atlanta, we moved to the outskirts once, but I was literally in Atlanta every day. So I would spend like 3 hours in the car. So we moved back to the city. Did that answer your question, Ace? Sometimes, like when I would drive, well, thank you so much. So next time I go live, just say, hey, what about the information if I don't automatically just put it there, or just, like let me know that you're on the live and then I'll post it. But I could ask, I can do some research myself and I can also ask, but I just provided the documents. I didn't really do any of the work outside of um, the blood work because they like test for a bunch of stuff. Now, I will say, so for our kids, we're in the process of getting their visas, and that was a lot because here did everything for our visas here, but for the kids, we had to get like these documents. We had to go to the Secretary of State in Georgia. Then we had to go to a building and take the birth certificate, take it to Washington, let them do something there, and go back to Washington to pick it up, take it somewhere else in Washington, and then mail it. So that process was a lot, but I get that UAE embassy or the U.S. embassy here won't touch that part for underage people. So if you have kids, start that process in the U.S. for sure. A face mask sounds good. I need to do one. Am I cooking dinner? I haven't thought that far yet. That is kind of crazy how it's only 6 a.m. where you are and it's 2 p.m. here. It's 2:11. Okay, you're headed to work, Ace. Hi guys, how are you? We are just sitting here chatting. I'm waiting for my daughter to get out of school. I came so early today because I was very late yesterday. It was insane and embarrassing. I know, it's kind of crazy. But yes, let's see. But I, I just made it so much hotter in my car. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So my son is 2, so he just goes with the flow. And my daughter is very excited since we've been coming since she was little. So she has a couple of friends here. So they have play dates and sleepovers at the house, and it gives her something to look forward to. And now that she's in school here, yesterday she came home. It was her first day, and she was talking about how much she liked it and how many friends she made. So far, so good. I was actually a little bit worried about that because I didn't know how my daughter would feel changing schools. But we found this school last year, and then we toured a little bit, and then we decided on this one. And so far, so good. I just really like that it's diverse. There's so many different type of people. Her last school, it was not diverse enough. Um, there weren't that many brown people, and the southern the other people that were at her school, um, a lot of kids just repeat behaviors that they see at home. So I didn't want to I want to give her a fair opportunity and not grow up disliking who she is because the majority of the people she's around is telling her that it's no good. If that makes any sense. Hello, everyone. How are you guys? Where are you from? I'm waiting for my daughter to get out of school. Actually, need some good chat. What are you guys up to? I bought all of this stuff because I got a new car, but then someone hit me. I only had my car for 9 days, and someone ran into the back of my car, so I never had the opportunity to um, stock it. I have to do that, or I at least just set that on the tree so dry. That maybe I'll do this one. That is, that's 'She's supposed to end school. Yes, at 2:45. I'll probably like walk around there like 2:30. Hi, Maxima. How are you? You guys don't understand how embarrassed I was yesterday. Getting here so late. But the teachers, thankfully, were really nice about it. Anyone ever tried this before? My lips are feeling so chapped. Oh, this is a cute too. Oh, it's colored. Hmm, it feels nice. My lips were getting so chapped, so at this point, anything will work. So as far as the food, I'll say that a lot of the ingredients that are allowed in the states are not like they're not allowed here. Like the FDA approves some things in the states that just don't fit it here. So I think that as far as the places that we go to, I think the food's cleaner and it's so good. It's really good. But other than that, no, you can find, and they have like fast food. I actually have, I don't know if you guys have heard of Raising Cane's, but it reminds me so much of Mississippi. I don't know if they had it in Atlanta, but I haven't had it in forever. So I stopped and got some of that when I dropped my daughter off. And then they have like McDonald's, they have Burger King, KFC. I don't think I've seen Popeyes, and I don't think they have Chick-fil-A. But as far as like restaurants, they have like Nobu, Zuma, like those places, and a lot of other places also. But those are some of the ones that I know that they have in the states. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will be back maybe a little bit later this evening or maybe tomorrow. But I appreciate you all. Next time, if you have any topics that you want me to like that you want to talk about, I actually really like when you guys like talk back. It makes it not feel weird. Um, well, thank you, Kay. Come back anytime. But yeah, so you know, like you can't like drive and stuff. So once I go get her, you're bored. Yes, I was sitting in this car and I was like, what am I about to do for an hour and a half? I really enjoyed you guys. I'm sorry for the technical difficulty of my phone getting too hot. But yeah, I will be back soon. It won't be months again like last time. Um, and I look forward to seeing all of you. And Jonathan, I'm not going to forget about, if you're still here, I'm not going to forget about that information that you asked me about. So I'll at least have a link. I'll try to have more information than that, but I'll at least have like a link or a reference for you to look at. And until next time, guys, bye. Have a good day.